also know that I am fully capable of doing anything that I set my mind to. I have to talk to these people and interact, but what's the worst that could happen, you know? They don't like me? Okay, they don't have to see me again. Did I have a good time? All right, that's all that matters. What's up? It's Ange, and we're actually in front of the dispensary right now. It's actually really nice over here, and everyone is really nice. I think sometimes you would try to think of like an accent someone has when they're from like a different state. I don't hear anything different, and now I feel like do I have an accent? I don't think so. I know sometimes when I say certain words like coffee. Yeah, I went to eat and I got great drinks. I had like 3 of them. They were so good. And they're making my legs tingle. I was like, yeah, this is a good beverage. I don't feel weird. And there are black people in Colorado, so that took away a lot of the stress or pressure of being here. Not that I thought that I was gonna be like the only one, but like when you walk into a restaurant and the hostess looks like you kind of just feel a little bit better about being there. So yeah. So I got food from this southern place here in Colorado, and I have my sweet chili sriracha sauce to go with my chicken, but they gave me pickles, and I mean, if I'm gonna be here trying something new for the first time, I've always hated the idea of pickles. I've been a pickle hater, but I never had one, so I hate it. So I got these Parmesan rosemary crusted potatoes with my fried chicken, and then this is the baked mac and cheese. So we'll see. And I googled to make sure that they use like canola oil and not like peanut oil, because I don't really feel like dying today. I'm also going to eat a pickle for you guys. But let's just do that first and get that over with. Yeah, I know it's just as nasty as I thought. Okay. Oh yeah, lavender agua fresca, house-made ginger beer. Okay, yeah, I'm a fan of this meal. I'm down the street. I heard this voice behind me go, "You have time for a drink?" I did not think they were talking to me. I thought they were like on the phone or something. And they repeated it. And they got closer to me. And I was like, no. And I was like, so then he like just walked away. I was like, what the f? It was just very weird. Can't trust anybody. That's what my dad always says. I'm going there to just listen, learn, absorb, and learn about psychedelic sciences. And like all the different ways they can apply to the world today, tomorrow, and in the future, and how I can be a part of that. Just shook it first. Good little twirly. I'm just gonna get ready really quick. You're gonna watch me, and then we're gonna go be a nerd. So the speakers are, I want them to be like, why is she here? I want them to look at me and be confused as to why I'm here.
psilocybin conditions.
It's noisy. This is my phone, not my camera. We're on break. I got a boba. Back. It was great, and I learned a lot of different things, and I'm not like the smartest girl in the world. I'm definitely not, 100% definitely not, but I do know that I have interest in certain topics that would be deemed very hard to some people, so being there kind of just felt really good. Seeing a bunch of other like people who are like doctors and like practitioners and scientists and everything just like coming together to talk about something that I'm interested in was just very nice. This is like my book of everything, so I was like, why not just put the things that I learn in here? And I was going about it like I was taking notes, but honestly there were certain points where like you just have to sit down and listen. I am going to be looking into a lot more studies about psychedelics and their role in different disorders. So they were talking about like ADHD and autism, bipolar 1, its relation to psychedelics, and how apparently there was a study that used psilocybin with bipolar 1 patients, and it ended up creating like a manic episode that they were obviously trying to avoid. So I just found it very interesting, and I feel really happy. And you know, deep down it sucks that like I don't know everything and I can't just like sit there and understand every single word they say, but being in the room with those people gave me hope that one day I will. One day I will be able to understand everything this person just said. I'll know that topic so well that I'll be able to share it with other people like they're sharing it with me. Juneteenth, BIPOC, psychedelic pipeline party today. I'm excited for it, but I'm also very, very nervous. The last time I went to one of these events, wow, I did not anticipate how much networking and socializing you have to do. But it was bad because like when I was inside originally, like I even ate by myself on the floor in a dark corner because I was so anxious to be social with these people because I felt like I wasn't doing what they were doing. I didn't have as much of an influence in this organization as everyone else does. If I had joined when I was becoming a senior in college, that would have been a lot easier for me because senior year of college, I was running an organization, I was holding events, like that was no problem. That was my space, like PACE was my space. Those students were my people. Nevertheless, I'm gonna be taking some of these things with me. I basically realized that like I love cognitive psychology. I love cognitive psychology. It's my favorite type of psychology. It's the same reason I ended up getting into nursing school. And I'm gonna say that for the sheer fact that it was that professor that wrote me a recommendation letter. I absolutely adore cognitive psychology because I love cognition. I love thinking. I love understanding how we think, how we process things, how our memory works. And that was a topic that we discussed today. We were talking about episodic memory and semantic memory, and then like my brain was just like, oh, because I was like, oh my gosh, like I remember these subjects from college. And so it just felt really good because I was like, oh wow, I do know something. Yeah. But because I'm gonna get ready for the party starts at 7. I told him I'll be there at 7:30 because the last thing I'm gonna do is show up early to a party that I'm nervous to be at. During the presentation, I got really cold after lunch. I get cold after I eat and I get tired. And I go, it's cold. And he gave me his jacket. I was like, that is so nice. Thank you. Like 15 minutes of the presentation where he goes, I'm Travis, by the way, nice to meet you. And I'm like, oh, Angeli, nice to meet you. It was good. I kind of liked today because I didn't have to really exist, if that makes sense. I just had to show up and listen, and I appreciate that. I'm gonna get ready to party. I saw somebody in there with jean shorts on and a freaking sweatshirt. They're not concerned about me. Does my outfit make a better impression? Yes. And so for that reason, I know all my outfits are gonna be great this week. They're gonna be great. They're all gonna be great because, well, I'm great. So, the look. I'm going with this dress because I put on this dress because it is hot outside. It's like 90 maybe now. And this dress, it's a long dress. Here, wait, let me show you. And then I have these sandals on. You know the vibes. It's giving hippie bitch, but if we're being so honest, I shouldn't be wearing any of the shoes that I have here because my foot hurts so bad. This is 6 minutes away from me. If I take an Uber, I'm okay with scootering there, but back home, fuck no, I'm calling an Uber. Anyway, someone got trapped in the elevator at my place of residence.
Slavery. We know that slavery wasn't even abolished when they passed the 13th Amendment. People think it was abolished when they passed the 13th Amendment. But there's a clause that says, except for prisoners. So it's our job as black and advocates to push toward the absolute abolition of slavery, meaning that every policy that we advocate for in the psychedelic space we have to leave with the foot of nobody else goes to jail. We play dominoes, we pull space, we play Connect 4, and we talk to each and every one of these motherfuckers in here. Our North Star should be, how can we keep as many people as humanly possible out of jail?
Yeah. The man is leading us. As he should.
Right. Hi guys.
Is that like a little camera?
Yes, it's my little vlog camera.
Look at us. We're cute. It's our first.
We're black.
So we're in Denver. We're having a great time.
Happy Juneteenth.
Happy Juneteenth.
We're getting dinner.
What black that?
No, I get that. I get that.
We just decided that we're gonna stay there, but then like I'm applying for jobs in New York. A year ago, he's volunteer. We really want to be in New York, but we want to stay in New York. Volunteer. Texas. What's this? Oh, you ordered the 2 chorizo and the Baja. I did not order.
Not so super cool, super great. But we just came back to the Psychedelic Pipeline party and we're gonna hang out here until it ends, and then I'm probably gonna go home. I wanna get some work done, and then I have to be up early tomorrow for my meditation and contemplative science workshop for practitioners. So yeah, I'm loving the time that I'm having here, and I'm being social, and I was able to get out of my shell, and it's because I knew at least one person here, but I could not imagine trying to get myself out of my shell if I only knew like no one. It's giving black joy, it feels like black pride, I feel black luxury. It just feels so good to be black, and like happy Juneteenth. It's just very miraculous to be around like women that are doing the things that I want to do. Women that look like me that are doing the things that I want to do, or in some capacity impacting the field that I want to have an impact on. Just felt really good. And so I'm going to meet with them tomorrow, get a nice shower, I'm gonna put my pajamas on, and I'm going to go to sleep after I finish watching the episode of The Idol, because I fell asleep watching it last night. All right. It's a good day.
We're undergoing some kind of process or something where there's a lot of emotional material present. Therapy context.
Yeah. Get your
Vlog on.
Hey everybody!
We're getting lunch. A nice psychedelic science brunch, because it's only 1 o'clock. It's brunch. So I'm over here waiting for my Uber. I call my Uber, and he's sitting over here in the car. I'm having trouble finding him because the app says that I'm standing where he's at, but I don't see him. So then I move over to where he is. right? I moved closer because I see him now. I told him I'm on my way. I can see you now. He even called me. I told him like, I can see you now. I'm like, I'm on my way. I got stopped by a Buddhist monk. Yeah, I got stopped by a Buddhist monk. And so I got these things and a bracelet. I'm also down $20 because I'm stupid. And bitch, this driver, I'm literally walking across, I'm waiting for the light to turn so I could cross the street. And he drives off. My Uber driver drives off. As if the light was my fault. As if the cars coming were my fault. He knew I was on the way to the car. Like, I need to put my purse in here. So I just think it's a good thing I didn't get. So right here I have this like mule. It's kind of like a berry mule. I swear to you, I'm gonna try every single mule at every single establishment that I go to because I love a good mule. I don't even like vodka like that, and I just think like Moscow mules in any variation hits because I love ginger beer. Living la vida loca. I'm going out. We're gonna go to the cacao ceremony, and we were gonna go on a bus, like a psychedelic bus, and you're gonna hear me. You're like, we, Angela, you went there by yourself. I know, but I made friends, and my friends are like 30 something and have husbands and shit. Some of them. So, friends is a loose word, but these acquaintances are worth hanging out with. So we're gonna pick me up in like maybe like 15 minutes, and then we're gonna go to the cacao ceremony because the girl's husband's gonna drop us off because he's not gonna come. But I'm excited. This is the most amazing trip I have almost ever been on, and I think it's because it's my trip. It's not a vacation that I'm going on with someone. It's not I'm going somewhere for someone. It's for me, and I'm really happy. I'm like really happy, and I'm giddy, and I keep making like, people are so easy to talk to over here, and I don't feel uncomfortable. The only situation that made me feel uncomfortable was when we went to dinner last night, and like, I don't know, I was getting the I'm scared of black people vibe, and it was just not doing it for me. We came in like loud, but like we weren't rowdy. It was like we were laughing. I'm sorry that life is funny. And then when we sat down, you know, they asked us for a card to put on file before we even ordered anything. I don't know. I didn't want to take offense to that because I was like, hey, you know, they don't do this in Jersey, but maybe this is a Denver thing. Maybe this is a Colorado thing. But deep down, I feel like it was a black thing. That's not okay. Oh my God, you are meeting so many people here. I'm so proud of me. And I was talking at the table. Like, the thing about it is that when you're by yourself somewhere, somebody's gonna want to talk to you. And if you have on something that indicates why you're in that area, they're gonna ask about it. So I had on the MAPS Psychedelic Science Convention like necklace on, and like that's why this couple at the table asked me about it. And I found out like they've lived here for years, but they live in the mountains, and it's this lady's birthday. She just turned 58. She was so sweet. She was a gem. I was like, you don't even look 58. And she was like, I know, thank you so much. I don't think she believed me. I was like, no, you don't. She was like, thank you so much. But like a couple of months ago, I broke my foot and my ankle in like 5 different places, and honestly, I've been feeling pretty old since then. And you know, I think it's like, you ever heard an elderly person talk about being old? Like an elderly person that wishes they were still young talk about being old. It's depressing as fuck. They feel as if they ran out of time already, even though they're still alive. They feel as if they have no more time to do anything. And so I was getting that vibe from Miss Girl, and I was like, no, like, I'm happy you made another year. I'm happy you get to try new things, meet new people, experience new things. Like, you still have so much more time, like, left for you. Like, if anything, the leg is old, but you are not. And I was telling her about how my Uber driver told me the other day how, like, he's 81 years old, but, like, his soul will never die. Like, his body might, but his soul will never die. And that's why, like, even if he looks on the outside like an old, ugly old man, that's what he said, he's not. His soul is still there and fresh and young and perfect. And I just loved it. So, yeah. Proud of myself. Thanks, shirtless man with the 2 dogs. He's proud of me too. Alright, we're at a cacao ceremony, but we're not at the ceremony. We came later than that. That is true. We walked in and we were walking up and they were doing a talk. And he was getting booed off the stage. No, I don't think we have enough.